have the buck, so losing the ram isn't as big of an issue as what you would probably think it would be, because you do have that secondary soft destruction, and Maya's just going to drop straight in towards open area, but 2 kills from Lagonis. Takes out Virtue and Benja. Alamo's also gone, and Uno all by himself. He gets the down on Danesk, but still 2 more to find. Lagonis has the diffuser, keep in mind, so that depth isn't going to do much for him. Lagonis is going to get the plant, but a tap from Uno out of nowhere. He's going to switch to the Echo Drone, but it's not enough time. Lagonis has got the diffuser planted, but again, Uno still has plenty of time to him. He can rotate this Echo Cam into a position where his teammate can use that for information, but the HP, both of them are dead to each other's guns.
This is absolutely unreal. What a 1v1 finish that we're going to see here to round 6. Lagonis just holding his angle. Knows Uno's coming, but Uno finds the angle. 1 versus 3. And it all started with that down onto Nesk and a beautiful 1-tap.
2 versus 3. Still that clash at large. No firebolts to deal with it from Asfi. They have to get creative. They have to go deep. But JLT's gone down to Mentalist as well. Shield on back, gun in hand now for the clash. This is so winnable for Bleed. Asfi's come around the corner. Oh, Roy Boy, 1v2 or go bust. This could be it, Bleed. The kills come through.
1 HP.
1 HP on Mentalist. He has to clutch up big. Roy Boy needs to keep this game alive for Talon, and he does!
This is a winnable round for Dark Zero still.
Sure.
Even though things look so bad, it's still very winnable based on the utility they have. But you've got to start winning these fights, and I mean, now it's not winnable at this point, actually. NJR destroys Miracle. Groovy is next. Revolver out, 13 kills for him. As there goes a smoke, and a reload is the smart play. Now around, destroys June. Savage and Adrian is the last 2 remaining. Savage has been the best gun so far for Secret. He's on the blitz. It'll all come down to Adrian on the coverage.
It's the 1v5.
They had everything going! There's no fucking way he does that! 1v5!
Absolute kill lane setup. Herds going nuclear. A 3k in the round. Tim, you said about not relying on hero plays. Well, my God, the BDS need one. It's a 1v2 for the demon himself, Shaiko.
Gets himself inside, takes out the FNAT, knows that there's one developing information, manages to find it, 1v3.
Oh, man.
Very quickly becomes a 1v1. Does he know where the last is? He will now as the shots rain in on him. Shaiko's got all the time in the world here to just have a little creep around, see if he can reposition, remaneuver, and like ships in the night, they just pass each other silently, not quite seeing that angle nade. He's playing this smart. He's got himself into a tricky position to push. He's going to hear Shaiko long before he gets there.
And I was going to say, he's still got 2 drones alive here as well, so he's got quite a lot that he can get done. Make use of the Kivas against them. Brilliant, let's go for it. Should be able to look for this plant here as well. They've got the watch on it now, knows that he's rotating his way through. There's only really one place he can be, and I imagine he's got a watch here inside of Jim. Must know that this one's coming. Comes off as well. He's got 15 seconds to play with Tim. This one's looking ropey, of course he does! The sixth sense of a god.
Canadian goes for the dive on in. He face plants. Savage torn apart. But NJR and Bolo give the numbers advantage to Dark Zero. Now it's Pamba's turn as he drops Miracle. Inside a Janitor swings around. But Joom's just a better shot. With the Roni, that high rate of fire is going to do some serious damage. Joom, another. A 2v2. B's going out. And another for Joom, who's just unstoppable in this position. So little light, it can't even really be spotted. NJR will now tussle with Groovy. Look at the HPs on the side of Secret. Very, very limited. 2 bullets from NJR, but he's going to have a reflex test. Try to draw him out. Down goes Groovy, not anticipating the reposition. Joom's looking for the cross! And he gets siege timing as NJR switches to the secondary.
The best players from M&M, bring them into your team, become an English-speaking team, retain your 3 stronger players, and dare I say, you know, results have to. No, you. Shaiko's gonna fit. Look, he loves it. Look at the player cam. He's like, let's go, let's go.
Shaiko has
big
killed.
dog, big dog.
Shaiko has killed many people. There's a lot of work being done here by BDS. It's good stuff from them really so far. They've not overcommitted to anything. That's really smart from Soldier. You saw him run away from the hatch there. The reason that he did that was to try and take the down. And he managed to keep it off the radar. Breedy had no idea. That little bit of movement from Soldier Des was everything. The bigger problem Breedy has here, because he can't necessarily keep himself in that position then.
Breedy's in a tough spot here as well, admittedly, because you know that they've just pushed up white stairs and got rid of one of your players. That's when you're meant to react. So he's a little bit late to the party in a sense here. He's got to make a move at some point, and now that engagements are going on, he may well do. But I think behind JLT, yes, someone else is waiting, and in behind as well. A flawless round comes out for PSG Talon. And I can't believe that Ryder has just walked straight into security door and deleted Breedy. What on earth has happened there? Let me put a situation before you. BDS lose this game and go into tomorrow. Yesterday we were all saying, oh, okay, whoever BDS face tomorrow, I really feel for them. At the moment, if PSG win this one, that's suddenly upside down. Imagine coming into knowing you're playing against a BDS that's just lost to PSG Talon. You probably then start fancying your chances to bring them down, to be honest with you. Immediately there's one kill, but again, an answer back from the other side. What on earth has Fabian been feeding these guys? Breedy hits the deck as well. Leakback at least recovers one, and they should be able to get a 2v1 onto the Monty here. He's properly pinned in this corner, Tim, and my God, is he in trouble. If he gets away with anything here, it's going to be absolutely magic. Misa with it all to do. If anyone can, it's going to be him.
Surely the PSG Talon just didn't control the flanks well enough there. Leakback really hurt them with that push up Armory stairs. They're both just going to hold the positions now.
He knows.
He's given away though. Misa knows, surely. That's the kill that he needed to find. Leakback hits the deck, keeps himself alive.
I was going to say, he's got a couple of Bs, yeah.
30 seconds left to go.
He knows as well, he gets, oh my God, he's got the close one. The last one, inside of the...
The engagement, remember last time there was a bit of
he's got to
not knowing, and there it is. The vertical's theirs, the sight is theirs a little bit. They've got the first foot in. Users steps himself in to try and rebuff it, goes for the retake on towards elbow as Anaton tries to shuffle the kit. The pillar is where Solotov has rotated to as well. They're either side of Anaton. They've got the swing. Solotov gets the drop. Sharif gets the trade.
One to go.
One towards highway, but look at the time. 3 seconds. They gotta send it. Oh! Users repackages out and holds the line.
Leaky back. The only player left. He's stuck here on Beepers in a 1 versus 3. For all the time the BDS had, for all the information, it's going to come close. It's going to come down to the wire. Stun goes in. Leaky fact, he's found one. He's got to try and split these two apart. He picks the first. He's down to the SMG. There's 5 seconds left. It is Swungo.
Flashbangs from JV92, 3 flashbangs from Nade, 2 nades from Herds, 2 nades from KZ. So many tools here to deal with Nesk if they can't get the job done. And there you go, look at all the indicators. They drop an anvil on the head of Nesk inside a pixel.
Gunna's gonna play Rat here as well. It could be round winning, or it could be completely ineffectual. He's just waiting, he's biding his time. He sees the player. How long will he wait? Bite your tongue! Gunna! He's done it! Hold your breath no longer! FaZe caught in the most embarrassing way! Gunna's played him like a fiddle.
Can he give the coverage over to Breedy, who does have a decent amount of utility, will smoke the door. What about the fire arrow? It's going to go in as well, and the jump in comes in from Solotov. Seeing that the hatch is reinforced, they can maybe try and get that diffuser down. Breedy just rotating every which way. Oh, he walks into the frost mat! Where has that came from? Where on earth? Oh my God, Savage! An easy 2K in reality, but what a round, what a frost mat!
Inching his way up. Drone goes out. Diffuse. Oh! Holy smokes! Nesk is sent into another dimension. It's all on the shoulders of Palu.
All 3 players upstairs on the vertical angles, and with BDS being stalled out by the electrification and the Tabaru canisters, they're just going to try and push into sight, but this is where Secret want them to be.
Grubby's got a great angle here at the bottom of Trophy Stairs. He can look to try and aggress on through. He's going to grab himself a second and a third. Grubby here almost single-handedly going to clean up shop. Eventually will be taken down by Usus. But look at the time. There's nothing left. Leaky Fact, he's going to find himself one upstairs, but Usus is going to get the plant down. Miracle, he has to try and push through, but the drop comes through from Leaky Fact. Timing was perfect there. He can recover his teammate. and see if they can start to try and work these vertical angles, but BDS have been given time and space here. They're already out of there.
They can just hold on. From the breach, perhaps, they have a long angle. Uses though, rotating in towards short. The other player just sat in the middle of Trophy, it looks like. Miracle, do you have any idea? It doesn't look as though he does. He has no idea, but EFAC, oh, never mind, yes he does! EFAC off the board, and now use this in the 1v2. Diffuser right beside him, they have to make the push now, Secret. Diffuser will start to be taken down by Miracle. Juma has to have the cover. Does he have it? Oh, he missed it. Oh, they both missed it, use it! He's able to get the clutch! Incredible to kick things off!
What a round for round number 1 here.
Expect this from a new team, but I think, this shot, first of all.
Canadian joins the fight. Bolo still has not been moved. Eventually the down comes through. The clash still keeps him at bay. 2 players for DZ here on the floors. The first is finished off. BDS have a lot more work to do, and the Turks gonna have to go huge.
Especially with this utility, so many players all around this attic position at the moment. Both players spotted, but the res can be made successfully.
Oh! Not another one for Solotov. Information from the Bees. It goes deep. Shotgun lands! Oh my god!
Looking for Lagonis to get the diffuser down. Oh! But he can't get through! Oh, not even wasting time! Big blunder from Liquid, and all Gavin needs to do is just waste time. Lagonis getting it down. The punch. Gavin through the wall. From zeros to heroes, and now to a grand final.
BDS spent a long time just to get that one Solus on the top floor, but with that cleared, they've got to hold down these vertical angles because Bride's running into defuse.
Solus down means that they won't have information on this defuse. Bride's going to do it just amongst the smoke. Good cover from users. NJR is caught out with a C4. He doesn't know the plant's already gone down. Big kill on Shaiko, but a 2v3 on the retake is a very tall order. With Solotov firing up BDS! Europe is 1 map away from having a representative in the grand final of their home major.
Now, if you don't mind, I happen to find you exceedingly fucking boring.
They're in. The side is theirs, but now they've been able to just try and force Hot and Cold further back.
They're just like, where are they? Like, we've got control of everything here. We've got Geisha, we've got Top Flat, we've got everything. It's all on their side. At least one comes back from below. Diffuser, he's on denial below as well. He's got the Solus on side here. Tim, this could be risky.
That's what's slowing it down at the minute. You could be forgiven for thinking Bride's in. Think about a plant. But that Solus underneath, we saw Leakafat use it. We see it now being used against them. Diffuser is just primed and ready. 2 impacts in hand. They can't plant until they deal with this situation.
Oh, man.
Think about a Blitz shield as well. It's under a scan of Solace at all times. They're trying to just find a way to utilize it without giving the whole game away, and that's Bride. Drop the kit and go for kills and pressure. There's still so much for the 2 remaining defenders to try and rebuild, and they find the head. Top left there's looking for the second. It's 1-2.
No way.
For Gunner, slow to react, but there's an impact.
It's going to be the Amaru here. I mean, you look at this lineup and think, all right, then are we going to see a Ying coming along for this site? And the answer is no. They've chosen not to go for it. Yet for this kind of execute, it's normally a must-bring. You can do it with just a Grim, but it definitely gets made easier by a couple of smokes and Candelas coming in as well. But here we go. Standard plan coming in, and they've got everything grimmed out.
They're going to try to keep a hold of this. Hot and Cold looks like he may be able to. Air jab 1, air jab 2, does the business, but he has to go again because he lifted off. Bride taken down. The cover is there. Gonna Gavini. They are doing big numbers for Beast Coast over the last couple of rounds, and Solotov now in a 1 versus 5. Let's throw on a Deimos scan. Let's throw some flashbangs in. Let's just make it a little bit more difficult for him.
I mean, what do you do?
Phone call from Diffuser's the key one, because that will be when they go. They've called it out here as well. EE1D. In they have to push. They've got to make something happen, because the bout cams are temporarily useless. They find one, but what else can they get?
They punish Shaiko there, trying to play that same spot that Leakerback managed so well last time. But here come Beast Coast. Hotton manages to drop and find one. Uses onto Diffuser elsewhere. Hotton, he's going to go onto the Diffuser, but he has to come off. And he finds a kill when he does. Leakerback 1v2. I don't think they know where he is. He finishes one. Can he find the last? Hotton might just have to throw this down.
He said he'd claimed the rounds before. He got himself 2, but in the 1 versus 1, they don't have They pulled up the block, and he played it.
2 versus 1, and Gavini, the pressure is mounting.
Everything to do at this point, and he's had a big round so far, but if he can just isolate one of these players, one of these bits of motion, and one of these moments, he might be able to find the single fight on the plant. There it is, and there it is. Brilliant moment.
Sticking.
Operated, but Bride's going for the stick. He's holding out and putting us into a post plant, tucking himself round the corner, waiting for the approach, gets rid of the Banshee. He locks it down for Beast Coast and stems the flow. Patience. Waiting for the first to make a mistake either side. All the intel being called. No position is safe. Where do you go? When they have this set up, they go upstairs. Users on the rotate, watching.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't get the free player. Now they know that there's one on the long angle. Now they know there's one on the long arm. But 20 seconds left. 20 seconds between Beast Coast, the plant, tucked, the pull, back, the swap against the Solace, the bait of the intel. They just don't know Diffuser. He could be the man that breaks this approach, the man that breaks this hold. There's one! And he tucks himself behind the shield. He's about to be swung from the front and the back, and they secure it. But
Trade.
20 seconds. Bride and Users to stop Beast Coast, to find a plant, to keep themselves in it. Beast Coast, the wave, holding on for one more. 1 versus 3. But with 8 seconds left, Bride holding on for the plant, the wave, the crash over everything we knew about competitive Siege. Beast Coast, they are your Manchester Major champions.
And what a performance it has taken them in that final round to get the job done. Unbelievable stuff from the NA team, Des.
What else is there to say? BDS looking forlorn, but Beast Coast, they deserve everything.
What a series! What a gift to be able to be a voice on this, to share with the pair of you. What a gift to be able to watch. And how we go, the 2 teams fought to the end.
Like I say, the underdogs have worked some magic at this event. No one had them down as their winner. If you did in your predictions, fair play to you. But for Beast Coast, Gunnar breaking the best of 5 record. These boys have grafted hard these last 5 months. They deserve everything.
They've earned every little bit of this. Heartbreak on the side of BDS. Commiserations, of course. They played their part in what has been one of the most memorable finals. How do you come out of SI24 in that final and repeat it? I don't know. But I feel like we've managed it in Manchester. What a matchup. We've just seen 2 giants head-to-head here and just leaving absolutely nothing on that stage.
SI, one of the best games, best finals, best series we have ever had. Was a great top of the game Team World Destroyers versus Team World Destroyers. Here, what we have is one of the best stories. Beast Coast, first in NA, showed up here, showed stronger than I think anybody expected, and showed what you can do, what can be achieved, and what can be built upon trophy!